Okay, this is section 5.4, and again, we're going to use transformations to graph each function. So when I look at this one, number 33, y equals 4 times the cosine of 2x, using transformations, I'm going to describe what the graph should do. The first thing I notice is that you're multiplying 4 times the cosine of 2x. Whenever you're multiplying 4 times a function, that means that it's going to vertically stretch by a factor of 4. So that's the first expectation. This means that you're going to multiply each y coordinate by 4. So I have this here. These are my y coordinates for cosine: 1, 0, -1, 0, and 1. So looking at those first, I have 4 times 1, which is 4. 4 times 0, which is 0. 4 times -1, which is -4. 4 times 0 again, which is 0. And then 4 times 1, which is 4. Alright, so those are my y values. Alright, my next transformation will be my x's. Now, when I see the 2x, I'm multiplying. It looks like you're multiplying 2 times x. But really, when you're looking at the x value, you're actually doing the opposite function instead of the function that you see. So you have to remember, when you're looking at your x, you're doing the opposite function. So here it's multiplying by 2 when really you're going to be dividing by 2. So you're going to take your x's and you're going to divide by 2 because the transformation is compress. Is a horizontal compression, which means it's going to get smaller. By 1/2. So dividing by 2 and multiplying by 1/2, that would be the same thing. So since dividing by 2 is the same thing as multiplying by 1/2, I'm going to multiply each one of my x values by 1/2. So 0 times 1/2 is 0. Pi over 2 times 1/2 is pi over 4. The next one, pi times 1/2 is pi over 2. The next one, 3 pi over 2 times 1/2 is 3 pi over 4. And the last one, 2 pi times 1/2 equals pi. So this time my period is between 0 and pi. So it's going to stop right here. Alright, so I'm going to make some points for these other ones that are not located on here. So we have 0, 0. We have 0, -4. I'm sorry, 0, 4. So that point is up here. Alright, so then we have pi over 4 is 0. Well, pi over 4 is between pi over 2 and 0 on the x-axis, so it's about right here. So I'll put my little green dot right there. Alright, then we have pi over 2, -4. So at pi over 2, you're going to go down to -4 and make a dot. Alright, then we have 3 pi over 4 is 0. Well, 3 pi over 4 is between pi over 2 and pi. So it's at 3 pi over 4 and 0, so that's about right here. Alright, and then the last one is pi 4. So at pi, we're going to go all the way up here and make a dot. All right, so now we're going to draw our graph. So it's going to start up because it's cosine. Go down, go through, then down, all the way down, come back up, and then go up there. So as you can see, it does stretch vertically by 4 units, and it compresses. So see, it's smaller than the original y equals cosine x. So this one is y equals 4 times the cosine of 2x. The one thing you have to remember is that when you're looking at the x value, whenever you're doing something to the x value, is not the operation that you see, it's the opposite operation. So if you see it's multiplying by a number, you're going to divide by that number. If you see that they're adding a number to it, you're going to subtract the number from it, because that's how it works with the x. Okay, I hope that is helpful.